bomba.
Hi everyone, it's Bully Coco and welcome back to my channel for a new video. Today we're gonna be learning how to be a host in Second Life. So being a host, basically you are the person in a club who's animating the party, who's helping the DJ, who's cheering people and making them feel comfortable and enjoying the party in a club. So this is the job as a host. It is a very famous job and it's not very difficult. So today I want to show you how to become a host and how it works in quick, efficient and simple ways, and I hope this is gonna help some of you. So let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with the first thing you absolutely want to learn when you are a host and when you become a host. You cannot be hosting without this. You have to know how to send a notice in the club VIP group. So I'm gonna just explain to you. In a club you usually have two groups. One group is a staff group where you have the host, the DJ, the managers and staff, you know, the staff, the people who works in the group. And there is a separate group that is for the fans and for the clubbers who come to your club. This is the VIP group. So you have to be able to know how to send a notice in the VIP group. So for this you're gonna need two things. Obviously pre-made notices, you can find them on the marketplace for sometimes for free, sometimes for 10 lindens. I bought this something like 10 lindens and that's a bunch of free pre-made notices, so they are nice and I use them. And I have also a lot of other notices, but you can find them on the marketplace. It's pretty easy. So you need this and then you need to go to your groups here like this, communication groups are Ctrl Shift and G, and then you'd select any group. So I'm gonna select my home group so you can see how it's gonna be. So here you click on this little, you know, here next to the information, you click on this and then you have your group here. It looks like this, well, any group, and you have many tabs. You see there's the role, the general. The tab that you want to go to is the notices tab, and here you click create a new notice. So let's say it's DJ Jordan and he's mixing some crazy exotic stuff. So you're gonna write a subject, of course, because people want to know what is going on in the club, so I can go there. So you're gonna write DJ Jordan is about to start an amazing exotic party. You know, and especially don't hesitate, you know, to go like amazing, great, super, to use words that want to attract people. So join us, for example. So this would be the title, and then in the message, this is where I'm gonna copy and paste one of my pre-made notices. So it's gonna be a little bit exotic. What can I take? Maybe this one would be looking good. So you choose any notice, any pre-made notice you would like, and you paste it here. Okay, so here I'm gonna just fill up the information. So it's DJ Jordan, what exotic mix, let's say, the time. So you have to put the time actually. So let's say he's mixing from 2 p.m. SLT to 4 p.m. SLT, which is the main time for party in Second Life, where I don't know, let's call us club palm trees just anything. And then the hostess name, of course you put your name. So I am Bolly. All right. And one little trick I suggest you to do is to add one line and to go here and to take the SL URL of the club. Of course you must be in the club to do this, so I'm gonna take it. Let's say this is my club and I want people to come here, so I'm just copy and paste this SL URL here, right up, and then I'm gonna save a landmark. So I'm gonna keep a landmark of this place, and I'm gonna take the landmark obviously of this place here, that is here, and I'm gonna drag it here to attach it to the notice. So once we did this, we are done. I'm gonna send the notice. You're gonna send the notice and everyone who's in the VIP group is gonna receive it. So I'm gonna send it and you will see that it's gonna be here, and we're gonna we're gonna take a look at this notice. So this is my notice. You see, DJ Jordan, oh I forgot it, he is about to start an amazing exotic party, join us. So you can see that I have the message here, and the little trick I showed you here is a little teleport, so you can teleport immediately to the place, which is nice. And then we have the landmark, so you can save the landmark and it's in your inventory. So this is how it looks, a notice, you see. And once you learn this, then you're good, you know how to send the notice. So we're gonna go on with the next point, to be a host. Alright, another thing you need to know being a host in Second Life, you have to know how to send gestures in the local chat, because you are here to make the party fun and people to enjoy with you and the DJ. You're here to help to communicate between the DJ and the people, and this is your job. So you need to know how to send some gestures, obviously, but I warn you, don't bomb people with gestures, because from my own experience, DJs and people do not like a host who sent 5 gestures in a minute. Usually a gesture is made to help you interact with people, sometimes when you need to ask about something special. For example, when you want to invite the people to join the VIP group, then this you will need a gesture, stuff like this, you know, not the gestures for everything, not the gestures to say hello, not the gestures to say thank you, I'm fine. This you can do it by typing, you know, you need to make it natural. So I'm going to show you a couple gestures here that we have. I bought them from the marketplace. It was something like 10 lindens, so it's really not expensive, and you can also create your own gestures by clicking on the plus, a new gesture, but I just bought some for 10 lindens. I think it's really it's not expensive, so it's pretty fine. So you take any gestures, for example, let's try this one, meltdown. So this is my gesture and this is the local chat, so I'm just gonna click preview and it's gonna play my gesture here. Danger, hot dancer, tip for meltdown. For example, this is a gesture made to tip the dancer. So here you have a specific need. When you want to encourage people to tip the dancer, then you're gonna play something like this. Then this is, I believe the gesture for the tag. Wear your EDK VIP tag to stay on contest board. Don't have a tag, send me an IM and I'll be happy to give you one. For example, this gesture is nice. I can edit it by removing that warrior tag to stay on the contest board, right? And here I will keep it like this, and I will then make a preview. Don't have a tag, send me an IM and I'll be happy to give you one. So I'm gonna use this gesture to show you how to make a gesture that can let people join the group without they send you an IM and stuff. It's a very easy one. So I'm gonna go to my groups, again to communication, groups, and I'm gonna take my group here and I'm gonna go down in the general panel and I'm gonna copy the URL of my group here. This URL, I'm gonna copy it. And then I'm gonna go in my gesture and I'm gonna make another line. I'm gonna add another line here and then I'm gonna paste the URL of this. Alright, and so here I'm gonna edit then the text, don't have a tag, and I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna please join our group below, for example. And then now I'm gonna just let me clean up the chat like this so we make a difference. Okay, just let me clean up that chat. And now I'm gonna send my new gesture. So I put the URL in the second line and I put don't have a tag, join our group below, and you will see what it will do. Don't have a tag, join our group below, and then here you can join immediately the group, which is nice. So this is a nice trick to invite people to join the VIP group without having them to come to your IM and tell you, please can I have a group tab. You can immediately put this in the local chat, and this is how it's done, and it's very useful. I do it for a lot of things, a lot of clubs, even as a DJ, because I am not a host, but even as a DJ, I send some gestures, for example for the VIP group. This is important as a DJ, but more especially as a host, because this is your job. And then, you know, a couple gestures like if there is a contest, don't hesitate to vote, and stuff like that, you know. So let's see what we have here. Song, Don't forget to vote for your favorite song, the voting, so you see, you will need some gestures, you know, for contest, for votes, for events, especially for events, for joining the group, for tipping the DJ, or tipping the dancer, because as a host you are here to support the team, to support the DJ, and but also the dancer. So you are the link between the stage, you know, the performers and the clubbers. So you are the link, and you're supposed to use this. So this is how it's done. Basically, I don't have much to tell you about gestures. This is how it works. Just please don't go too crazy with the gestures. Don't send like 20 gestures in 10 minutes. That's just not okay. Try to keep it nice, you know, like writing, like everyone that you see, you write to them, you make it natural. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. You go to the Nerby here, to the radar, and you see who's around. So in the club usually there's 20, 30, sometimes more people, and you take by their name, you see who's coming, and like hey Ikur, welcome in, for example. Don't hesitate to ask people how they are. How are you? How are you? Nice to see you. Like, value the people, make them feel that they are special here, that they are wanted. This is how it works. You have to make them feel that they want to come back after, you know. You have to make them feel like family. You have to make them feel warm in the club. So write better than gestures. Write and be warm, be a good host, and just take it easy. Like, just do like you socialize with people, like, hey, how are you? Try to make jokes with them, but try to limit the gestures. Use the gestures only when you need them. Else, just write and be natural and be nice, be funny. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how we like a good host, a host with who we can talk, we can joke, and we enjoy the party even more. This is a real host. So that's it for the gestures and interacting with people. We're gonna see another point that is important. And then once you know everything about talking, animating the local chat with gestures, about sending a notice, you need to take care of yourself. So obviously about the dances, the animations, and the outfits, I mean the clothing. So we're gonna start off with the dances. You need to invest a little bit of money into dances, so you can find a bunch of brands like Move Animation, like Sync the Motion, like Handmation, like Abra Animation. So I have a bit of all these brands because I like to have different styles of dances. And as a host, I believe you need to have different styles, because maybe you're going into a Latino party, so you will need a Latino dance. Maybe you're gonna go to an African party, so you will need some African dance. Maybe you're going to a belly dance, a custom party, so you're gonna go find some belly dances, of course, dances. It depends on the style of the music. So what I like to do, and I suggest you, is to have always one pack of dances that are just clubbing general dances like this. So this is from Move Animation. They do realistic dances. They are nice. They are not given, like, it's not it's a little bit expensive, but there's really nice dances, and I can just suggest them. So because they have like these neutral dances that are pretty cool. Let me just try some of them here. So this is one of the last pack, but I love their dances. They are really nice. And actually I suggest you Move Animations. After, if you want, for example, some African dances, I would rather go to Sync the Motion, or I would also go to Abra Animation. So let me show you maybe Abra Animation. For example, for belly dance, I have dances from Abra Animation for belly dance, which are nice. Like, each brand has different styles and you can use them, which is pretty cool. So that's it for the dances. I highly suggest you to invest into some basic dances that you're gonna use for random hosting, and then some specific dances like Latino, belly dance, Afro, depending on the events and contest, and you know, specific styles of music you're gonna host during your job. Now about the clothes, you need to present yourself in a kind of way that is fitting the club. So I don't know, but for a host, I think, you know, stuff with stickings and shining things, you know, like clubbing outfits. You can't go in sneakers and jeans. That's unprofessional. Like, you have to go in a good attire, in a good outfit. So you have to think about your style. You have to be beautiful, of course. Like, you're going to party. Like, you're really going to party, so you have to make yourself look good and according to the party. So you have to fit the music style and, you know, the club. So I'm not gonna suggest you thousands of brands, because it depends of the body you have, of the style you have, of the club style, of the music style. But there's nice stuff you can have, like some sparkling. For example, here I'm wearing some sparkling from Sinful. You can see it's shining all over my body. So this is called the stripper dust from Sinful, and I'm wearing this second really shiny outfit with the top and the skirt, and it looks gorgeous. It's the second set from Sinful also. So, you know, you have to I don't know, to be elegant, to be classy, to be looking ready to party, you know, to give the example, to be full of energy, and, you know. So that's pretty much it for the hosting. I don't want to go into deep details, because I believe once you know these little things, you're good to go. You will learn on the way, you will learn on the field what is more professional or not, and you will also learn what is better or not, depending of the club and of your host manager, because every club is different, so you're gonna have a different experience everywhere. And I can just suggest you to go in many different clubs, so you can have your own view, your own learning, and your own experience about this job. It's not a difficult job. It is if you're shy. You can't be shy in doing this, but it is also good if you're shy and you want to open yourself. It could be a good lesson. But really, you have to be you have to be extra social. You have to be happy, full of energy, and happy to interact with people. This is the main key: interacting with people. You are the one who make them feel want to come back to the club. You are the one who keep, if you want the customers, the clubbers, keep coming to the club. You see, because they come for a good, you know, people doesn't come just for listening music. Sometimes they had a bad day, sometimes they have a bad life, and they come to a club and they hope that they will talk, not meet love or anything, just talk, you know. And you are here, you can talk with them, and they would feel happy to be like you're giving them attention, to receive some attention. People come sometimes just for this, just they had a terrible day and they come to relax and have some intention, and you are here to do this. And sometimes, you know, when you do this, you get rewarded. Of course, you get tips and you get liked, and sometimes they would come just for you. So this is very important in the host job. Always be kind, always be fun, always be close to the people, and always help your team, always work in team. Don't try to go against your team, because at the end of the day you are in the same team and you're working together. So try to support them as much as you can, and they will support you too. And that's pretty much it for the host job. If you've never been a host, then I hope this video is gonna help you. And for those who are host and doesn't know much about it still, or still new host, then I hope also this gonna help you. And I just wish you a great hosting and a great exploration of Second Life as always. And I'll see you in the next video. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section. I will put all the description of what I'm wearing and what I showed you as HUDs and gestures pack in the description bar. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.
Iar tu ești bomba, când ai din bomba îmi ridici adrenalina când te aspiri cu tromba. Dame-lo tu boca, mai băgat în foca. Chiar ești tot ce vreau ca să trăiesc la vida loca. Ești că din tot ce ai și uite de tot ce n-ai. Lasă-te dusă de joc.